Welcome to the Learning Halls of Curious University, or as I like to call it, Curious U. My name is Miss Katie Jane.
And I'm Miss Tracy.
This week's theme is Just Us Chickens. Before we get to our story, let's fill our brains with chicken facts. September is National Chicken Month.
That's a fact. Chickens are the most common birds in the world.
That's fact.
A female chicken is called a hen. In a year, the average hen lays about 260 eggs.
That's a fact. A group of eggs that contain chicks is called a hatch.
That's a fact.
A hen sits on her eggs for about 21 days, covering them with her feathers to keep them warm. This is called incubation.
That's a fact. Alectorophobia is a fear of chickens. The word comes from the Greek words for rooster and fear. Alector and phobos. Miss Katie Jane has this fear.
That's a fact.
It's time for a story, and Miss Katie Jane and I are super excited because this week the story is based on this book. It's called Tyrannosaurus Rex versus Edna, the very first chicken, and it's by Douglas Reese.
Roar! I am Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I want breakfast.
What's up?
Get out of here, you strange-looking little whatever you are, or Tyrannosaurus will eat you right up. I am Tyrannosaurus, Lord of the Forest. Beware my mighty claws and terrible jaws.
Well, I am Edna the chicken. Beware my mighty beak and my terrible flapping wings.
Beware my deadly stomp and long, sharp teeth.
Beware my pointy claws and many feathers.
I am big and fierce, and you should be afraid of me.
I am small and brave, and you should be afraid of me.
It was dark in Tyrannosaurus's mouth. It smelled terrible. Edna grabbed Tyrannosaurus's tongue with her pointy claws. Edna held on tight. Edna pecked. Edna flapped her wings till her feathers flew. Thank you!
You're welcome.
After that, Edna protected the others, and Tyrannosaurus never came back. Which is why today there are no Tyrannosaurus Rexes, but plenty of chickens.
Bark.
Today's Curious You hands-on activity is a science experiment. We're going to make chicken in a cup. Now, to do this experiment, you will need a plastic cup, a paper clip, and a piece of string. You're going to need an adult's help to punch a hole in the top of your plastic cup. I used a nail, and that worked pretty well. Then you're going to take your string and tie it onto your paper clip, which I have done already. I had to use a couple knots to make sure it was nice and tight. And then you're going to take the end that doesn't have a paper clip and you're going to slip it into that hole. And you know it's kind of hard sometimes to get a string to go through a tiny little hole. Go in there, mister. Thank you. And then you can pull it through from the other side. Come on now. There we go. Until it's hanging. See how the paper clip makes it so it doesn't come all the way out? All right. And then the other thing you're going to need is you're going to need to get a paper towel and get it a little bit wet. Because what we're going to do is have a wet paper towel folded up and we're going to pull it down this string in little short bursts. That makes the string vibrate, and it's vibrating inside the cup, and the cup is making the vibration sound so that we can hear it, and it sounds just like a chicken. Or so I've been told. Let's get Miss Tracy to do a demonstration.
So, Miss Katie Jane has made chicken in a cup. I have a wet paper towel. I'm going to put the string inside the wet paper towel, and I'm going to pull it down in like little bursts. And I'm going to pretend I'm saying, pop, pop. So here we go. You ready? Miss Katie Jane? What? Wait, it's not a real chicken? Are you coming back? Guys, I don't think she's coming back this week. But hopefully she'll be back at Curious You next week for Gotta Love Grandparents. And I hope I'll see all of you too. Bye.
This story time is brought to you by the Hoover Public Library.